I am done with the challenges for now, but don't worry, we'll be back. I want to do something different. But before we pick up the main story again, let's have a little peek at the realms. See if there's some stuff that we can do, you know, to become a little stronger and perhaps wrap some things up. Still some ongoing favors. Some of those are just like, you know, find this and this collectible, or, you know, go to each realm and pick a flower. So some of these might take a while. Perhaps there's some tiny stuff that we can do. Thinking about going back to the frozen world, but let's do a little scan. Vanaheim, Alfheim. Eyes of Odin, yeah, well, that's ongoing. Muspelheim, that's where we are now. Perhaps we should go back to Midgard. Because there's a lot of stuff we couldn't get to last time we were here, because we didn't have the spear. And, of course, some new stuff has been added. Like finding demon gates and stuff like that. So, let's go.
Odin's mask. How do you hear about it in the first place?
He said a voice spoke to him one night, entreated him to collect the mask and control his own fate. I still think it's all a bunch of bollocks. Odin got drunk, convinced himself a wooden mask would solve all his problems, and pranced about the realms until he found a sufficiently mysterious bauble to fit the bill. Mask probably doesn't do anything at all.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, what can we say about Odin? He's a wacky little fella. Okay, there's a way out. Back in the snow. Is it right here? Let's see. Chest, lore, artifacts. 2 things yet to be discovered. Yeah, there's some stuff that we can do here. If we can find it, of course. Okay. Yep. That's right. Do I know where we need to go? No. I do see enemies. That's a good sign. Oh, we have completed this place already. I think they just respawned. Granted, we could kill them, but we're here for a different purpose. Like doing stuff like this. Is it something important? Ooh, might be. Ah, it's one of those.
Can't believe Baldur's Dragon is still here. It looks like it landed only yesterday.
Aye, cold preserved it.
Now,
Quite a ways since then.
in order to kill that guy,
Thanks.
you need to get a certain angle where he doesn't see us. A little edit, but I think I have an idea now. Like I said, we were looking for some sort of ledge or another tricky way we could hit that creature. I found something. So we can detonate these things with fire, and look. Let's wait for him to come out. And boom! He didn't see that coming. Good. He's toast. Finally. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little editing because that took a while. Does it really help us, you know, to complete this area for the 100%? Well, I don't know if it helps on a counter, but it's good that we did it, right? Loot is good. Let's see what else we can find. Lead the way.
Now that I've spent time in Asgard, it's strange to imagine Magni and Modi there. Sif raised them both, right? She seems like a good mom. Maybe a little overprotective.
Good mother, not the Sifani. In a culture as debaucherous as the Aesir, being a paragon of womanhood meant being a fierce fighter and a fiercer drinker. He and Thor seldom knew a moment's sobriety, whether brutally dealing with their enemies or, just as brutally, raising those boys.
What do you mean?
Oh, little brother. I know you didn't have an easy childhood. But you can't fathom how much worse it can get. Imagine learning discipline by having thrashed into you time and again. That was Thor's approach, the same one Odin used on him. Poisonous notion of manhood passed down through generations. A grim inheritance, leaving all of them the poorer.
Well, Sif doesn't drink anymore. Neither of them do.
I am quietly flabbergasted to hear it.
I get the sense it's more recent for him, but I know he loves his daughter.
I expect that's the explanation. Sif goes straight and hopes that raising a good daughter will redeem their past failures. Thor struggles. Maybe she gives him an ultimatum after some breaking point or other.
Like what he did to Modi, that night he found us.
Oh, that's a deft guess, lad. And if that ultimatum worked, well, good for them. Truly.
Alright, I waited for the dialogue to complete. Let's see. Still 70%. Yeah, I knew it. Let's check over here. I know that there are more places we can access now with the spear. All I have to do is remember where it is. No. No.
So, brothers, how did you manage to kill Garm anyway?
We killed him a few times, actually, but it didn't take. And I figured maybe the way to stop a soulless beast was to give it a soul. So I gave it the one I had on me.
I beg your pardon?
Fenrir. Remember the light Father saw? The accidental magic I did when Fenrir died? That was part of Fenrir's soul going into my knife. Once I figured that out, I just put Fenrir into Garm.
Clever one, lad! A gigantic hell beast with the soul of a loyal pup. Bloody brilliant!
Yeah, that is actually quite brilliant. Okay. Hello. Collectibles. Enemies. Anyone? Okay. In this area there should be a raven and collectibles. Oh, we should definitely find that raven. Well, we will eventually. He's somewhere out there. I can smell him. Okay, there's a lot to be found in that area. A good thing that the map, you know, sort of tells you where to look. 2 artifacts here. And a raven. Okay, set a marker. Okay, we'll let the dogs out. Can you get me there? Well, I hope so. And who knows what we'll find along the way. Come on, Kratos, how about a joke? No? Mimir, anything? Any wisdom?
Mimir, if I met someone I like, how would I know if they, like me too?
Is there someone?
No. I was just curious. Actually, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I think it does. I think Atreus has a crush. Ooh.